Okay, so how's it been going today?
It's been going good. Can't complain.
Okay, so what's new?
Nothing other than working, growing every day, just trying to balance life out itself.
Okay, so can we talk a little bit more about balancing your life? So could you kind of tell me, just what you mean by balancing your life?
Just trying to make everything even out and work all the way around between me working 12 hours a day and building a relationship with my daughter. Like, it's hard on certain parts, but I make ends meet at the end of the day by just manipulating around, cutting out all the odds, making ends meet, and just doing day by day.
Okay, so could we talk a little bit more about when you say that you're trying to balance and you're trying to get a balance of work life and your personal life? Do you think of anything that comes to mind, like, as far as like a schedule, something you could cut back on, something you could, you know, do a little better?
I mean, yeah, I wish I
Okay.
had a 9 to 5 because that'd give me more time to be with my child other than just seeing her 2 days out of the week versus when I'm off early, I make a visit to stop and see her. But I just rather have her around me every day after a 9 to 5 shift instead of working 10 to 12 hours and then try to come see her. Then by the time I try to come see her, she's asleep. So I think that's kind of hard and it's stressful. Like, I want to be unstressful instead of being stressful. Like, people with 9 to 5s, you work in Monday through Friday and you have your weekends. And I'd rather have my weekends plus my 9 to 5 to be around her. I try to keep her busy in activities and stuff like that, but it's hard to go to the activities on Saturdays because I'm always working. So that's kind of hard. And if I chose to get back in school, like, there's no break in between because it's gonna be work, school, no time for your daughter. So you gotta pick and choose of which one you rather entertain more, the one that's gonna pay the bills or your daughter. So I can't pick and choose because my job, my 10 to 12 hour pays the bills and it also benefits my child. So I figure it out, and it means figuring it out. Everything ends up working out, but I just wish I just had a 9 to 5 instead of working 10 to 12 hours a day and only seeing her 2 days out of the week.
Right, right. And within you saying what you said, I heard a lot of positive things that came from that aspect. You're a good mom, you're a provider, and it's not that you don't want to be involved or really just connected to her. It's just a tassel, it's just a pull. So all of it is not nothing is negative about it. It's just trying to find something or trying to find a balance. Now I heard you mention about your 9 to 5. About having a 9 to 5 job. And you said how that could make things just a little bit more better and easier for you.
Yeah, it will because it's like, okay, I'm up in the mornings, off by 5:30. Cool, they give me time enough to go pick her up, play with her, maybe take her home with me, just drop her back off the next day. Like, it's a routine that can be followed within that 9 to 5. It's just all about maturity, actually.
That's true.
Once you build your maturity falls within yourself. So you have to start with yourself. And once you start with yourself, you finish off with yourself. Like, you only live once. I'm only 30. Doing so much, like, it hurts on the inside, but once you let it all out, it works. It works. Don't get me wrong, I love my job, but I love my child also. So again, you just have to balance your way around it, in and out, up and down, side by side. So, it works, but I wish it could get better.
Okay, so where do you work at now? Would you mind telling me?
Right now I'm currently a store manager at City Gear South DeKalb Mall. I started out in retail in 2007, making minimum wage, only a sales associate, busting my ass every day to get where I'm at now. Here it is, 2017. I'm still in the same position I started in at the age of 19, 20. Here it is, I'm 30. Same position, but making more money. Really, it's not even the same position because I mature and I grow within retail, selling sneakers day by day. So I grinded my way from the bottom to the top. And I'm going to continue to grind my way until I move farther in life to what I want to be. Instead, I can't just tell my daughter, yeah, your mommy sold shoes for a certain amount of years. Like, you got to advance somewhere in life. It's not going to pop out there at you all of a sudden. It's going to take time. But right now, I like it, but I don't like it. I just want something better, more time consuming.
Now, again, within this, within this realm of good, positive space that we're in, that, just like you said, you started out as a sales associate, but hey, you matriculated to a store manager. So, right. So, yes, we're in the same place, but of course you up the level. And I could understand, that you said that, hey, you don't want, to say, hey, mommy sold, shoes for all her life. But you never know that your job doing just that is just made what she may be most proud of. Like every day waking up, hey, my mommy's at work. Hey, mommy's doing this. Mommy's at work. And mommy's doing that.
And you don't find most 3-year-olds know exactly where their parents work. Like, exactly. She know what I do. She know her dad's work, but she don't know his title. She just know that he works. And the bond in the relationship they got, it's respectful. It's respectable. So I can't take that bond away from her. I can't take it away from me. So you got to do what's right to make, like I said, make ends meet.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, and and I totally agree with the bonding. I totally agree with that because once you have a bonding relationship, then it just makes it so much easier for that person to to just be all geared towards you, to have that type of bonding, type of relationship. And so I hear you talk about the bonding relationship between your daughter and her father. So what is the bonding relationship that you have with your daughter?
I mean, when I see her, it's like, yay, there's my mom. She's happy. And I be happy to see her too because I miss her half of the time, 2 days out of the week. That's not enough time for me. I'm sorry, but you got most parents out here who don't even entertain their kids at all. But me personally, on the back end, I love to entertain my ass, no matter if it's going into the store spending my money on her, if it's taking her to McDonald's. Like, I don't care as long as I'm around her and spending time with her. That's all I'm really worried about. Like, I work to provide for her. So it's just, you balance it out to make ends meet. No other way around it.
Yeah, time is the most important thing, and it's most important in every child's life. And honestly, it's really most important in our lives too as adults. Just taking time with one another can go a ways, it could just go a lot of ways. And once she grows up and she sees that and she knows the meaning of time and, the meaning of spending time with one another, her values already, I could tell, she's been instilled, she has good values, those solid foundations and those solid backgrounds of, just basic things such as time. And some people really don't see time as being,
You gotta value time the best way you can.
Right.
Like, you only live once, so you gotta do what you gotta do within that time frame.
Right.
And that's what I try to give her every dime, dollar, attention that I got. Like, I really want to focus it on her, but at the same time, I have to work also so I can focus on her. Like, you can't survive out here in these streets with no money.
That's true. And so, do you have any type of? I noticed you said about that you want to focus more on her. Do you have any type of type of new regimen or that you can implement for yourself to try to just just try to make like a different plan to try to make it just a little better for you so that you would feel better for you. I don't know if you write, or I don't know if you have a journal, or I don't know if you go by a schedule, just something that you can
I just really just hold everything in. I hold it in. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, yeah, I do. But no, I hold everything in. Like they say, it's not good to hold pain or pressure in, but it's just how I am. Like, it's just something that just been flowing through my mind. Like, I haven't had a chance to get it off until now. Like, if it hadn't been for this session, then stuff like this still would be wondering and pondering in my mind, trying to focus on, okay, so you got this step. What is your next step after this? You got to have a plan A. If your plan A don't come right, then you have to have a plan B. That plan B is your backbone. So if the plan B doesn't go the way that you want it, then you have to maneuver your way back to plan A. And once I get out of my plan A, like, I'm not trying to go back.
Right.
So.
And it's good to have a plan. It's always good to have a plan. And sometimes, even though that everything is planned out, sometimes things always don't go. Life just happens. Life doesn't go as planned. So, sometimes, we write these things down, and we tend to go by these things. I myself tend to go by a schedule, but sometimes it just doesn't work as such. And I'm glad, that you were able to, at least talk about it. It's a lot of positive energy in this session that we have. So I'm really glad, that that you are just releasing it all out. And everybody has their own specific way of dealing with their emotions or dealing with their issues. It doesn't have to be, oh yeah, you hold it in, but sometimes it's okay to hold it in. I know sometimes some people say, it may be, it's not good to hold in, but sometimes, that could be, just your way. It's no right or wrong way.
Yeah, I find myself doing that all the time, just by life general, not just particular. I'm focused on my daughter. It's just that, I don't know, I hold a lot of stuff in. It's not good, but that's just the type of person that I am.
Right.
So, I don't know, to each his own. I'm just not the type of person just to sit down and just write it in a book, write it in a journal. If I write it in a journal, I might as well try to stash me a book somewhere because it's just a lot.
Right.
It's just a lot.
I totally agree. So, are there any specific, things that you do with your daughter? When you have her, is there certain places you all go, certain particular place she likes?
For one, she can't stop eating McDonald's.
Okay, so McDonald's, she loves McDonald's.
She loves McDonald's. I got her into cheerleading. She loves to cheer. I know once upon a time I had her in gymnastics, but time framing again wasn't accurate. So once that season was over, I just didn't put her back in. So I just try to find like little activities that I can have her doing to put her in that accompany my schedule. So the cheerleading that helped with my schedule because of the certain days that she would have practice. Like certain times on Saturdays, I'm off at a certain time. I can make it to the games.
Okay, that's good.
Her godparents step in and help out, which there's a big help to me, and I really appreciate that. Like, I wish it was a way that I can show them that I appreciate them, but it's just, I guess it's just all love.
And I'm just sure that they know that they are loved in each and every way. Just probably with her just being around, it's probably a good thing for them,
Yeah,
at their
she
time.
my phone daily and calls. It's only 5 people she would call in my phone. 5, and I just gave it to her. Like, the level that they got her on, like, I love that because she's advanced. Like, some of the stuff that I hear and see and say her do, like I haven't seen a 3-year-old reacts that way, and she reacts like she's 5 or 6.
Well, that's a good thing. That Yeah, that's a very good thing, because when she does get to when she does get ready to start school, and sometimes, I think I sometimes that, it may be to her advantage and your advantage as well.
Yeah, because they'll look at stuff like that, like she too advanced, but she gotta learn all the way through. And I want her to learn all the way through.
That's good. That's good. So, is there something that are there other activities that that you would like to do with your daughter? Is there other places and different things, exposure?
You really can't, yeah, because she keep talking about the little Georgia Aquarium, so I'm going to find time to take her there during one of my off days, so she can get that experiment, because she haven't been, I haven't ever been since they been open. So I think that'll be something interesting and fun for me and her both to do together.
Oh, I think that would be exciting. I think that would be really enjoyable for her. You say she's already advanced and she's smart, so I'm sure she would want to know what type of fish is this, what type of fish is that. So I think that that would be, I really think that that would be a good thing. Now let's just take a turnaround about, earlier you mentioned, a 9 to 5 and things like that. So have you been looking for a 9 to 5?
I have.
And have you found any success? Have you found any curves?
No luck.
No luck, okay.
No luck. So
let's talk
I'm not
about
going to give
that.
up. I'm still going to continue to try and search high and low. If it's meant to be, then it'll happen. If it's not, then hey. But like I said, shoes better than anything anyway. So I don't have no biggie, long as I'm getting paid the right amount of money. I take my job serious though. So
okay. Yeah, it sounds like you really do, you're up in management, you sound like you have, you seem like you run the store. You keep the store in A1, fashion, it seems like, that you don't take no type of nothing, it's very professional. So I can tell that, that you run a tight ship at City Gear. So that's always a good thing. Is there anyone in particular? Do your daughter have any type of, best friends and anything like that?
no.
No type of close little buddies that she usually hang with? No type of buddies?
No, she's just her and her godparents who she's always with. My mom, my sister, my dad, and her dad, her brother Terrell.
Okay.
So
that's good. That's a good thing. So how do you feel so far? That we've released just a little bit.
I feel good.
Feel good.
Like, pressure off. I should be better. Like I say, it takes time. Time heals everything.
Yes, it really does. It really does heal. Those are really nice frames you have.
Thank you.
They're really nice frames that you have. So, well, I want to thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for inviting me. Now I know that you reached out. I have someone that I can reach back out to and talk to instead of just holding it in. There's always someone there who's there that's willing to listen, and you got someone that's not willing to listen. And I'm glad that you was one of the ones that chose me to hear it out. So thanks for asking and inviting me into this session. It's a lesson learned. Like, I don't have to hold things back or in. Just take that leap and hop onto it.
And see, that's the positivity of this whole session. Taking the leap. Oh, I like that. Taking the leap to make things happen. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that sounds real good. Taking the leap to make things happen. So I'm trusting that, you're going to take another leap, and we're going to find this 9 to 5. and you know, we're gonna find this 9 to 5, and you're gonna get the job that you want. And speaking of the job that you want, you never told me anything that you were interested in.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie because I don't even know. It's just whatever. Nope, it's whatever fits me. I'm open. Like, I'm open to learn new things. Like I say, I've been in retail selling sneakers since 2007. It's 2017. Right. Like, it's time to learn something new.
And I agree with that. And now that the year 2018 is coming up, I feel like that everybody should learn something new. Everybody should be on something new. I heard you mention earlier about school. Have you ever been to school? Did you major in a certain thing?
I did. In particular? Like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I actually was online pharmacy tech until somebody broke in and stole my iPad. So that really just cut me all the way back. And I kind of like gave up. Like, I wish I never hadn't gave up, but I'm going to get back in sooner or later. But sooner is the better because I can find something in that field. But at the same time, I'm a little lost and confused on what I want to take up. Just taking up anything is not going to help. You got to be focused and know what you want to do in life.
Yeah, I agree. And sometimes it takes a minute to find a niche or a passion. Sometimes it just take a minute. Pharmacy, wow. I know I was never really good at science. Science and math, that is not my thing. I'm here to tell you right now, I had trouble in science and math. I was always in the professors' faces. Even in high school, I used to say after school, that was not my thing. So I give you kudos because you was on that and I wasn't. I could not do math or science, not at all.
It's coming out good though, but like I said again, that really wasn't something that I wanted to do. I just did it just to kill time.
Was it a specific subject area that you was interested in high school?
Nope. Once I graduated from high school though, I jumped right into it. Like, I didn't go to college. Like, I just took up a trade, medical assistant, but at the end of the day, that's still not what I wanted to do. Maybe if I had went to a real college, then I probably would know by now, or either be in the field, whatever that I went to school for. I would be working in that place right now to this day instead of selling sneakers. But everybody's not fortunate to hop right out there like that. So,
and you know what? A lot of people that are in college and that are in these, or that go to these little prestigious institutions, and they go to and even a junior college or what have you, like, they're still lost in the sauce. Like, it's somebody who could go through freshman year all the way to their senior year of college and then graduate with the degree and say, I don't want to do this.
Don't want to do it. And that kind of like make me feel like that's what I would have said. But when you got a strong support system that's going to push you all the way through, then things will change. Like, your whole mind frame will change. But you're not, who's here to judge you?
That's right.
You make the options and the decisions to do what you chose to do. Nobody can judge you or downsize you because of what you chose to do. But in this world to this day, you got people who still side-eye you because you didn't go off to do this, or you didn't become this type of person. I became the person that I wanted to be, and it's myself. Like, I'm not here to make nobody else feel good. I'm here to do me.
And I believe that's what a lot of people should really think about. And I think a lot of people should go based on that, because, who are you without you? There's only one Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you are who you are, and it's only one Billy, and that Billy Bob is who Billy Bob is, you can't look at people, based on what, and then I think sometimes, some people may want to put you in a position, to where, they want you to be. But
yeah, but me being me, I'm not gonna let nobody just say, "Oh, you gonna go do this," or I'm not gonna do nothing that you want me to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do to make myself happy. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing it for you. And I'm not trying to do it for you. I'm trying to do it for myself. So that's what I say, you live and you learn. It's all about balancing and maturing. And I've matured a lot because once upon a time, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I was so far gone to that's not the life that I want to live. So I had to straighten up and tighten up and get my stuff together, and that's what I did. I have my own everything right now, so I'm really proud of that.
And I'm very much so proud of you too. You stand on your own 2 feet.
And raising a 3-year-old that literally looks up to me, like, make me go harder. That's the only reason why I go hard the way that I do, because I have a daughter that looks up to me.
And all that positivity, and her herself, that little body, little something is, brings that much joy and that much positivity, like, just to you. And that's something you could feed off of. A lot of people don't have that. And a lot of people wish that they could have that. And I know it's such a joy, whenever you look at her face, or even not even look at her face sometimes. Like when you hear her voice, or either when you're reminded, that, hey, she's in the back seat behind me in her car seat, or, hey, she's right here beside me. It's just motivation, to have you to just keep going and keep moving and keep pursuing.
And that's what motivated me to keep on going.
And that is a very, very, very good thing. Well, I'm so glad that we had this talk, and I'm so glad that you came in. I'm so glad that I was allowed to have this session, and I just want to thank you for just being who you are. And from this session, a lot of positivity. We're gonna keep it going with the positivity.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. And I really enjoyed you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for hearing me out.
Of course, anytime. Alrighty, I'll see you later.